Imagine this, you stop watching self-improvement content and you get to be motivated alone. You're always motivated to be able to do the task at hand, and you always don't need the content that used to motivate you. And then there's you. You can't seem to get the motivation you need and you feel stuck, always. You're unable to be productive, and you always feel like you need to pull up that piece of content and watch that piece of content to be motivated. Let's fix that issue. So step one is you have to assess content. And what I mean by that is while you watch, you have to be aware of what is being said and what you're being fed. I think this is taught a lot and kind of preached a lot, where people are talking about, like, make sure you're thinking about what you watch and all that kind of stuff. But it's really important that you see what you're watching and you're able to take in the good self-improvement content. I know at the beginning of this video, you're like, stop watching self-improvement videos. But I'm trying to teach you a different way of watching. So just hold back and be patient for just a second. The second point inside of there is, do you want to be them? Like, do you want to be like the person you're watching? And because when you're watching, when you're reading something, you're actually being fed that and kind of almost like brainwashed to be able to think the same values, same things. So when I'm reading a self-improvement or a finance book, I've read 7 books this year, which I'm so happy I have. I'm like taking in all the things, and it's actually teaching me how to think. So just make sure the self-improvement content that you are taking in is going to get you into the right place, and that the person who you are watching actually wants to help you instead of just wants to do it for the money or whatever it is. Now, step 2 is you have to prioritize actions. And why do you feel like you should quit? Maybe because you are actionless at the moment and you don't know where to go. You feel like all I need to do is watch more videos, and maybe I'll get into the gym again soon. Maybe I'll start eating healthy again soon. Maybe I'll be able to start hanging out with friends more and feel like I have healthy relationships. All of that is an outflow of having healthy actions each day, healthy habits that you do, and taking action to do the healthy things. I think of the past 5 years, and those, depending on if you have been through self-improvement or not, the next 5 will be the exact same if you do not take action. If there is no action, the next 5 years will be the same as the past 5 years. So what are you waiting for? With daily habits, you can change this. You can change the next 5 years and make them different from the past 5 to be successful. Step 3 is you have to start discipline. You have to be disciplined, not motivated. So the definition of discipline is showing a controlled form of behavior or a way of working. So being able to be disciplined is actually being able to show up consistently and put in the work, and not just be a hard worker, but put in the work in your mind and start changing the image that you think of yourself as. The more that image grows, the more your income grows, the more the people around you grow, the better your life becomes. Because the more you imagine who you want to be, that future picture of you, and the more you step into that, the more doors you walk through into that, the further you go into that image. And I don't feel motivated a lot of times when I go into the gym, and it's hard. I mean, I struggle to be able to get into the gym every single day except for Sunday, to actually be there and do the workout. But I have to tell my mind, you're becoming who you want to be. And you have to think about that every single day. You're becoming who you want to be. And you do each action, you do it, and then you do the next one, and then you do the next one, and you do the next one. And you feel so good because you've done everything that you said you would, and you're becoming a man of integrity and a really, really strong man, and exactly who you want to be. And you just have to put in the reps. You have to do it over and over. And that's the only way to be able to start building the life that you want. Step 4, the final step, is you have to take action now. This goes along with step 2, but it's starting tomorrow. What will you do to make a change in your life's direction? If you don't start tomorrow, when will you start? If you don't start taking action now, what the life is just going to look like how it always have. You'll just feel stuck and you'll keep seeking motivation without action. I really want this for you. I really want you to be able to succeed, and I want you to see that you need action. You need to start walking into who you want to become. You need to start thinking about who you want to become. You need to start actually making the reps to be able to get there. It's the only way. It's the only way. Get into the gym, get a gym membership, and start changing your mind. Like, your mind will start developing at such a faster rate. Like, I don't even know how it works, but like, the amount of courage I have to be able to go into everything else by just having the gym daily. Like, oh my goodness, just start with gym. And if you're not going, and if you are, congrats, that's awesome. And make sure you have set your goals. Make sure that you know exactly what you're doing. Rip this up there. Make sure you know exactly what you're doing for the year. You put it up on your wall and you look at it every single day. And you imagine who you want to become. And you just think about it. You just think about, how do I become that person? You know, just stare at them and you can like imagine like, wow, that's a good life. That's a good life right there. And this is just for the year. But once I achieve all those, it's like, who have I become? Such a better person. I know that with content, it can be really hard to be able to actually take action and more just watch the videos. But as you watch the content, think about that you're building up this this want and desire to be able to do that thing that you're seeing in the videos. So instead of just watching, just think about how happy it'd be to actually take action. In 10 years, you'll become someone. The only question is who? Who will you become in 10 years? So if you follow me, if you watch this video, if you watch my content, watch my other videos, and watch that. I know of a few other self-improvement guys who I could recommend later on, but if you watch this content, if you start reading books, I guarantee you that you will grow into who you want to become in the next 10 years, and that you can do this. I know you can. And I'm right here beside you along the journey, walking with you, and I'll always be here. And I'm going to make videos every single day for the whole rest of this year. And so, what do you have to lose? So you can worry less.